fucking morning, ladies and gentlemen. How the fuck are we? It's another goddamn morning. You already know. I was just sitting here thinking, so I'm like, you know what? I kind of enjoyed doing a moving podcast yesterday. Why not do one today, you know? I'm fucking driving to Bancroft. I got 40 minutes, so that's a perfect amount of time to hit a podcast out. So why the fuck not? We might as well, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting here thinking, alright, and bear with me here because I gotta explain how the fuck I got to this thought, alright? So I start thinking about it, like, for some reason I always, you know, I think, Jesus Christ, get it out, damn it! I think that I think more about people than most people do. That's my statement. Because I'm constantly thinking about other people. Even when I don't want to. Just because I don't like thinking about my bullshit. I don't like thinking about my... Dude, I struggle with my own shit every single day, every hour, every minute of my day. I don't need to fucking focus on that shit all the time. And I feel like I'm overstimulated, and so I get more of that information from myself. Because my eyes were tweaking this morning. Here's an example. My eyes were tweaking this morning, right? I could not get my contact to sit in there properly. Fucking getting mad. Come on, get the fuck out there. I almost just wore my glasses. I was like, you know what? The only reason I didn't was because I'll be cutting like metal and shit today, I think, and wood, so I don't want like shavings hitting my glasses. I'm trying to take care of this pair, alright? But it made me realize when I was driving, my brain just shot up a thought. It's like, my eyes feel better. And normally if somebody was with me, I'd tell them that. Oh, my eyes feel better, don't worry. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. That's this shit that goes on in my own brain, and I talk too much, and too much comes out. And so I try to think about other people. That helps me. That distracts me from my own bullshit. So I was thinking about the guy I was working with yesterday, Josh, right? Him and we were talking all day, basically. We fucking rode with each other on break, fucking on lunch. We had good conversations. And I was thinking about what it got when... well, okay. Sorry, this is a long explanation into how I got into this train of thought. This is the problem. The way Grok Deep thinks is kind of how I do my brain. You know, I fucking sit there for a long fucking time. Sometimes I'll think for a week at a time, dude. I'll just fucking think. Just because I need to deep think on this. Let me just deep think for a second. And I don't know why people don't do that, but I mean, I know why people don't do that. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of fucking emotion. It takes a lot of fucking discipline to keep your shit together. Dude, it is hard. But let's get back to the fucking main idea. So yesterday, we were putting metal together. And what I had learned from another guy was that if you make sure the lap's right, put the screw in, the lap will most likely be right when the screw goes in. But what Josh was trying to explain to me was I should hold the metal also to make sure that it's in the right position. And that's what got me to get my when I put my contact in and it finally worked this morning, I realized that sorry, I'm looking at the directions. I honestly don't know where the fuck I'm going, so hopefully this street sign tells me Bancroft is left. Bet. We're following fucking street sign. I got a goddamn navigation up, but I got the podcast going. I decided that the podcast is more important than my navigation. And so I'm going to just read street signs and we're going to hope we get there, right? Righty-o. Oh, God. Oh, there's a four-way stop. Alright. Alright. The fucking navigation says we're going the right way, so we must turn the right way. Bet. Alright, back to what we were talking about. After I'd got my contact in, I had realized that same philosophy with the screws. Hold on to it, make sure it's going in straight. That's how you should put your contacts in. And that's just, obviously. But with me, dude, I just toss them in my eye. I just fucking, boop, shake my head around a little bit, hope they go in right. And then sometimes they do, sometimes they fuck with me all day. But now I'm realizing if I just place it exactly where it should go, and then make sure it stays there, I shouldn't have a fucking problem. And it's the same philosophy. But then, that thought had led me into thinking about how smart people are, right? And where confidence comes from. And I'm thinking, why the fuck am I so damn confident? Because I know I don't know everything. I'm a dumbass sometimes, right? But then I'll trust other people to a certain extent until their intelligence, I see the end point. Because everybody has an end point of intelligence with every subject. We all have a start point and end point. And they may be closer together or further apart, but we all have a start point and end point for intelligence and information. I should say information, not intelligence. That would imply that people are retarded, and they're not retarded. So, let's say information. Information may start here and here. Let's say my information on evolution starts here, may end here. But my information on cars starts here and ends there. It's not very long information. And that's what I'm gauging with people. How much is your information on certain things? What are you good for? What is your intelligence on? And then it started to make me think of confidence, right? Why does information give you confidence? And why do some people seem more confident than others, right? Is it because they're just so goddamn smart? But then I've listened to podcasts with like smart ass motherfuckers on there, and they don't seem that confident. They're pretty confident in some things, other things they're not as confident, you know. They're willing to say where they're wrong. So that it made me realize that the reason I'm so confident is because I know everybody else is just as dumb as me. I mean, some people have more information in this area and that area and that area, but when it comes to the foundation of reality and what life itself is, nobody fucking knows. And that's what gives me my confidence, I think, is that I know that nobody else knows. I don't fucking know either. And I'm not going to sit here and claim, oh, look at how fucking smart I am. I know every goddamn thing in the goddamn... But, no. My confidence comes from the fact that nobody else knows either. So if I figure it out quickly, and I put myself, 100% of myself, onto whatever the fuck I'm doing, I should learn it faster than, let's say, 70 to 80% of people. Because most people learn fairly slowly. Like, most people, it takes them a little while over a memory and all that bullshit. I just watch the entire situation. I absorb everything. Oh, his finger moved a little bit that way when he did this. So, oh man, maybe I could do that and do this. I don't know why my brain works this way, but that's how it thinks. And I even started to, I think, annoy Josh yesterday just because of the way my brain thinks. Because I say a lot of things when I'm talking that probably shouldn't, like, I don't need to be said, you know? And I end up oversharing. But you know what? I'd rather overshare than undershare, man. Because if I overshare, then I don't have to share as much later. You already know who the fuck I am. Now watch what I do. Alright? I don't wanna undershare, because then it's like a fucking bullshit explanation. I gotta explain this, and then I gotta explain that, and then I gotta, especially on text, dude. I don't even like texting anymore. I've been avoiding Snapchat. I've been avoiding all that shit, dude. I don't want to be on it anymore, to be 100% honest. I'm a post, and then I'm just going to dip off. That's what I'm going to start doing. And if you want to get a hold of me, text me. I'll probably respond at some point. But I ain't gonna be on there much. Because I used to just sit there. Like, the way I use Snapchat, I was addicted to things at a young age, I think. Porn, Snapchat, YouTube. Damn. Technology, whatever technology can do, I was addicted to. Maybe that was my first addiction, kinda. But then, food's another one. And then, whatever the fuck else I was just talking about, that's why I can't remember. What was I just talking about? Addictions. I know that. And I was talking about the addictions I had as a child. I was just addicted to things. I think that's normal in our society, probably. I'm starting to realize over the course of this life, I know I'm not that old, but I forgot to mention yesterday because I keep forgetting, dude. I don't even think about it. My birthday's in 3 days. I'm 22 in 3 days. That's why I'm grinding, dude. I got to lock the fuck in completely because I'm about to be 22. I ain't rich yet, boy. This ain't good. We're aging. We're getting older, and I ain't rich yet. I gotta get fucking money. I'm not trying to live paycheck to paycheck like everybody else. Fuck that, dude. How is that life? You get to retire at 70 though. Isn't that exciting? No. Hell no. I get to be 70 years old. I've worked for 40 fucking, almost 50 years. Half of my life was dedicated to some shitty fucking place I never wanted to fucking be. Just for some paper? Some fucking pieces of paper? No. I ain't doing that shit. So I need to make some goddamn money. That's what I'm thinking all the time. And Adam knows. He's on the same goddamn vibe. I've met a couple other people who have potential. The Dallas I work with, went to school with, he seems like a really good guy. He's really smart. I think he can make some money if he's smart about it. There's a lot of people who have potential. And I realize we all have that fucking potential. Even with as much progress as I've made, I could still fucking revert back, dude. I can see it. I see those bullshit tendencies still trying to fuck with me. Eating too much, fucking watching too much porn, doing too much crazy shit. I can see that shit fucking with me sometimes in my brain, and it's trying to get me. But I can't let it happen anymore because I don't want to slip back, dude. I don't want to waste any more time. It scares the fuck out of me. I won't lie. Wasting time is my biggest fucking fear. I don't know why. I feel like I'm wasting time constantly. But, is it going to stay there? It's not going to stay there. But you know what it will? It will stay right there. Right there. Right fucking there, mate. Hell yes. But, it scares me wasting time, dude. And I don't want to waste time. I know I'm only 22, but that's the thing. Each year keeps fucking going quicker and quicker. Feels like I'm running out. That's why I'm running. Everybody else is fucking walking. They're looking at the flowers. They're like, oh, this is all nice. I got time for that later. I can look at the flowers. I can smell them later, dude. I don't got time for this shit now. My body's young. My mind's young. My soul has just... it's almost 22 years into this incarnation, all right? That's the way I'm looking at it. 22 years in this incarnation. Doesn't matter if I was young and I was growing. 22 years in this incarnation out of 100. That's almost a quarter, dude. That is almost a fucking quarter of my life gone. Just gone. And I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything but drugs and alcohol and addictions. What the fuck? What am I doing? I'm wasting time. That's what I'm doing. That's why I get nervous, dude. That's why I work so fucking hard and do so much. And I don't work for money as hard. I won't cap about that. I don't work for money as hard. That ain't my fucking main thing. I feel like money will come naturally if you do what the fuck you're good at and do what you want to do. Because if you're passionate about something, look at our fucking turnover rate and our employment rate currently in this fucking country. Nobody wants to hold down a job. Nobody wants to work at a job for a long time anymore. It's because jobs fucking suck. None of them are good. I was looking at some yesterday. They are all trash. Yeah, they pay great, but who the fuck wants to be a goddamn drill goddamn operator or a fucking goddamn cable locator? Who the fuck wants to do any of this shit? Nobody. Oh yeah, it'll be fine for like 5 months to a year. And then after that, you're going to get tired of it. You're not going to want to fucking do it anymore. So the question is, why the fuck don't we just do what the fuck we want to do? What makes us happy? And then figure out how to make money doing that. And it may not necessarily be this podcast that I'm going to make money on, right? I may make money selling and growing medicinal mushrooms like turkey tails and lion's mane and what is it? There's badung dadung. No, that's a structure. No. There's the shiitake mushrooms. There's the reishi mushrooms. There's all kinds of fucking mushrooms you could grow. Ling Ming or some shit. I never remember that one, but there's some crazy mushrooms out there with some crazy medicinal benefits. I want to start doing that. I think bow hunting would be pretty cool. The money is just to help me get these things. And hopefully, these things will make me money. That's what the fuck. I don't understand why people are looking at it. Like I gotta buy a new car, I gotta buy do this, do that. Why aren't we buying things to make us money? You make money to make money. That's create a cycle of money. And why aren't we doing that? And people are like, oh, you just got to invest it and put it in the bank and do this and do that. What are we talking about? That we never had banks before. How did people make more money? When the people came over on the goddamn Mayflower, how were they making money and how were they making a lot of it? They were selling shit, getting shit. They were selling shit, getting money, making more shit, getting more money. It's a cycle of money. And we've taken ourselves out of this fucking cycle of money for some reason, where we just buy things to consume. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that to the extent that I fucking am realizing it now. That's what this consumer culture is. It's just a cycle of throwing things away, essentially. Like, we're always going to have to throw things away. But the cycle is that you make money to throw the money away. That's what you're doing. Rather than making money to make money, turning it into some artistic or creative or technological or some kind of innovation that will give you some income, people are just throwing it away. And I'm guilty of it myself. Look, I got this fucking thing. These things are fucking addicting, dude. I've been chugging these the past like 3 weeks. I can't stop. They got a little bit of caffeine. They're healthy. 10 calories, dude. Electrolytes. And then I just slam some water, dude. They're addicting. But I'm guilty of it myself. We all throw fucking money away. But we shouldn't be doing that. Because even during the Great Depression, people had a savings account. How insane is that? People didn't have shit, but they had a savings account. That doesn't make any sense to us nowadays because our money is so discarded by the elites and by us. Not just the fucking politicians, it's us too. We're all discarding money faster than it can be made. And rather than fucking reinvesting it back into things that actually fucking matter, like innovating our country and innovating our cities and innovating our neighborhoods and creating fucking structure. That's what we need, is structure. And that might be a problem with our modern society too, is it seems like all of our structure in this society is being eroded away. We have no structure. I can do whatever the fuck. I can go and drink all day if I want to. Nobody's going to tell me not to. Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And that lack of structure causes people to go haywire because they don't learn to parent themselves in this modern society. We need to parent ourselves. Be like, no, you can't fucking pop a bottle on fucking 3 o'clock on a Tuesday, you dumb piece of shit. And I'm trying to get better at that. I'm trying to get better at parenting myself because I can do it to some extent, but then there's also the aspect of having to listen to that parent. You have to listen to the parent that your fucking parent that is parenting you. And who the fuck wants to do that? I don't want to live with my parents. Never did. Never wanted to. I never wanted to when I was younger. But I take their information now. But I still don't want to listen to the parents in my own head. I want to get rebellious and cause chaos. But that's not serving me at all. It destroys me. Not locking in and not doing what I'm supposed to do destroys who the fuck I am now. And that's the scary part. It doesn't destroy me on the outside immediately, but it destroys me internally. And that's why I just keep going back to the gym. And I keep going back to fucking trying to save money and keep trying to go back to not jerking off. It's because it fucks with my brain. And it gets in there, and then it like gives me a warped perception and warped thoughts that are not clear. And that fuck with me all day long and make me sad and anxious. I just saw a pheasant. It was like, woo! Flew across the goddamn windshield. It's kind of cool. But that's what I'm talking about. I've been trying to get that point across the past couple of weeks, but I kind of been half-assed and locking in myself. So now I need to lock the fuck back in. And I realized I think talking on the podcast kind of helps me. And I think I need to get these ideas out somewhere. Because I can't just ramble like this to a person or else I look fucking nuts. So if I just do it on a video, I still look nuts, but at least people could turn me off, alright? You don't gotta listen to the full thing. We're gonna do a moment of silence. Give me a second. Dude, I'm sore, and I think it's because I've eaten like 16 burritos in the last 2 days. Yeah, I know that sounds horrible, and it's because it is, dude. I went and got another pack of burritos and ate that shit too. And I don't know what, I realize, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? It's like getting a case of beer or something, or like 6 bottles or something. I just chug it all, and then I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? And now my body's sore from all that inflammation that it causes, from all the bread and fucking chemicals and bullshit. Fucking up, dude. And it's disrupting my sleep a little bit. I can feel that, dude. Once you get in tune with your body and you meditate a lot and you figure out what you feel like good, it's very apparent what you feel like bad. And I've realized that the reason I felt bad the past few weeks is because I've been fucking with myself. I've been causing my own chaos instead of fucking keeping my shit together. I smoked a whole pack of cigarettes last weekend. Why? I have no idea. Just because I felt like it. Now I'm out of cigarettes, which I don't feel too sad about. Chance gave me one this morning and last night. But I don't think I want to smoke them anymore. I want to give this shit up, to be honest. Because I feel like I'm still being led by my impulses to an extent. And I know I am. But I don't know how to get rid of that. Like, I'm trying my goddamn darndest because I don't want to be run by impulses. I feel like animals are run by impulses. And we're all being run by impulses. That's why it feels like people are devolving. Is because we're being run by, I'm going to drink. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, 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 I'm going to do that. And we give ourselves excuses as to why we can and why we should, rather than being like, no. Just give yourself a flat fucking no. Don't give yourself any fucking leeway. No. Don't fucking do any of it. Alright? And I'm telling this more to myself than I say to this fucking camera. I ain't even lying. The reason I do these things is because it helps my brain and helps me filter reality and make sense of it. And if it can help other people filter reality and make sense of it, then that's great. I don't like the shit I talk about. I thought about yesterday after I did that podcast talking about how I was addicted to porn, dude. I stopped I fucking didn't want to talk no more. I didn't want to do this thing. I don't like saying that type of shit. You think I don't get embarrassed or start to feel weird about the shit I talk about? But you know what? I've started to realize I'm more normal than I think I am. I think a lot of people are struggling with these problems, and a lot of people are trying to figure out how to get the fuck out of them. And nobody knows how. That's why it's like somebody's got to do something. I got to do something. I mean, if you got to do something too. But I got to do something. You got to do something. We can all do at least something. So we got to figure out how the fuck to get out of this shit. My mouth doesn't want to move right for some reason. I think my jaw's even sore. That inflammation from those burritos are serious, dude. I normally don't feel this way when I'm eating meat and shit. I gotta stop bullshitting myself. I fucking use it as an excuse again, because I'm like, I want to bulk up a little bit, right? But eating like fucking, let's see, 290 times 8 times 0, 60 something. What the fuck's 8 times 9? 8 times 9's like 9 times 3 is 27, 9 times 4 is 36, 9 times 5 is 45, 9 times 6 is 54, 9 times 7, 63, 9 times 8, 72? 72? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Something like that, right? So I ate like 72. No. Ain't no way. I ate like 1,600 something calories, I think. Where am I? I don't know where I am, to be honest. If I should keep going straight or if I should... I'm gonna keep going straight, I guess. Oh, it's telling me when to turn on the fucking phone. I picked the right way again. This is the cool part about fucking construction is you get to travel around. I wouldn't mind this job so much if I got paid just a little more. Just need a little more money. And I also realize that I spend a lot of money. It's my own damn fault. But I also could use this $100, $200 more every week. I think that would be a significant thing. Because right now, like I said, all I make is what I got. Oh no. I think I went too far. I think I gotta turn on the gravel. I don't know where I am. Oh shit. Oh, it's giving me directions now. I just wasn't paying attention to the phone, I guess. In a mile, I gotta turn right. It's a good thing I got time, huh? What are we at? 30 minutes? I knew I'd probably get a little lost. I didn't really give a shit. I got time today. Hopefully I don't run out of gas, though. I guess I got money. I can put gas in. It's not too big of an issue. Jesus Christ. Now I gotta lock in a little bit. So I gotta figure out where the fuck to go. So I gotta piss. And I keep drinking this shit and it's not helping. Turn right at this stop sign. Ciao, birdies. Oh! I didn't know what I was going to talk about on this podcast, to be honest, so it's a good thing we got 30 minutes already, because I didn't know what was going to happen. I was just setting up the camera and letting shit go on. That's what you got to do, dude. I don't feel like doing these things all the time, but you got to. Or at least I got to. All you guys got to do is watch and listen. Watch me fucking talk shit about myself all day long. That's the answer. 1.3 miles this way and take another right. Ah, I see it. I think I went around the town. Oh, I probably missed my left into town. My right into town. That makes sense. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see the right into town. I didn't go too much further. I thought I was like fucking way off, but I was close. Damn close. That's fucking good. This is only my second or third time being in Bancroft. So it's pretty crazy that I found it like this. I don't think I ever want to go back to a building. All right? Like going back into a factory or a warehouse, that ain't an option. So I'm going to stick around here until I can find a better option. I'm hoping Adam gets me on, or I find a different option. I'm looking around. I'm not even looking in this state anymore. I'll fucking leave Iowa. I don't care anymore, dude. I'm sick of this fucking shit. I want to go fucking find a good job. I'll go do construction in Wisconsin or fucking somewhere else. Somewhere where I don't fucking have to worry about this shit. About pay and fucking, I'm not going to have enough money or this or that. Oh, look at that. We're where we need to be, buddy. I hit straight on to the fucking building that I'm working on. Isn't that impressive? I gotta piss so bad. My lead ain't gonna be here for like another 30 minutes probably. Because he had a meeting this morning. I wonder if the other kid's here. No, he is not. We have arrived. We have arrived. This downward angle, not too big of a fan of it. I kind of like when the camera's set up right, like up here, like this. Like that. Yeah, see, that's way better. That makes things... See, I think about all this shit because I've been watching YouTube for so long. And me and my buddy, Dallas Garcia, he still has a channel, Disasters. He does gaming content, but we started YouTube together. And I kind of got banned when I only had 19 subscribers that time, but I got banned because I fucking... I was in my underwear because I used to hang out in my underwear all the time. Didn't matter if my homies were over, I was in my underwear. I didn't give a fuck because it was comfortable. I'm trying to let my balls hang out, kind of, you know? You can't be naked, so I'm going to be in my underwear. That's just how I think, you know? Now, you can't do that, but but that's just how I roll. And there's one day we were making videos. He was out in like my room area, and I went in my closet and I put a rock in my pants and I just started slapping my leg like I was jerking off or fucking this rock, or I don't know what my idea was or what my intention was for this fucking video, but that's what got the channel banned. And I was devastated, dude. I was like, no! My YouTube! I thought I was done. My YouTube career was over. I was like, it was over before it even started. No! Here we are. We're back doing it fucking again. This time, I'm trying to be a little more careful. Trying not to get banned. I mean, we got a couple strikes, but I think they're off the channel by now just from fucking woke bullshit, but Other than that, we've been chilling. I think I'm gonna go in and piss. I'll be back. We're back. This fucking place I'm working at reminds me of Bago, dude. There's people welding and shit. It's a factory. It's Illuma Trailers in Bancroft. And now this guy's looking at me. And I don't like that either. But what I was gonna say was, the only difference is that there's females in here. And I don't know how the fuck anybody gets anything done. There was a chick, oh God, am I gonna say it? I'm gonna say it. There was a chick, I walk in there, all right, I'm going to the bathroom, and there's a chick welding, bending over the table. How am I supposed to work now? No, I'm just playing. But I would be very distracted if I worked anywhere around here, probably. That's just how my brain works, man. Don't judge me, all right? This is how it is. Because when I was at Bago, it was all dudes. And here, all dudes. It's a fucking sausage fest. And I ain't fucking dealing with it. I ain't looking at any of these guys. I'm going to be ending this thing here shortly. Just finishing her up. I put these on so that I could walk in. I don't want people to see my eyes. I like when I'm wearing these. Kind of makes you go incognito in real life. Because people can't... You don't realize it, but you put off a lot of micro expressions and you put off a lot of emotion through your eye. And if you cover those up, you can look like a completely different person. It's weird. It's real weird, but that's pretty much why I had those on. What am I going to need today? I'm going to need my tape, my knife, my marker. Not a marker. Where's my pencil? Oh, did Josh steal my pencil? I don't think he stole my pencil. No! Oh, there it is. Let's go. I've had this pencil for a minute. It's getting tiny now. I'm going to have to get a new one. My lead gave it to me. I don't like this guy. I don't know what these office people do here, but this guy just... He comes out every so often to smoke a cigarette. And maybe I'm just hard on office people. I look down on them sometimes. Just because it's like... You're not doing much, are you, buddy? You're just punching numbers in the computer. It's not that hard. I'm not going to lie. I could do an office job. I just don't want to. Because I don't want to sit there. Fuck that. Pencil, tape, knife. Square I probably won't need, but I'll put back. And then my helmet, which is right here. Boom. We're good. Oh, man. I'm ready. I keep thinking I'm ready for this week to be over, but then a new week starts and it's the same old shit. So I'm just ready to be rich, I think. I think that's what my brain's telling me. That I'm ready to stop fucking around and get this shit together, because this is bullshit. I'm done with this nonsense. I can't do it, dude. It's not what I'm built for. I'm not built... Like, I'd be a doctor, I'd be a lawyer, I'd be a philosopher, I'd be a fucking scientist, I'd be a welder, I'd be a... whatever the fuck title it is. Pipe layer, whatever the fuck. But I don't want to do it forever. I can't do it forever. But YouTube I could do forever, because I can make videos, I could do... And they don't have to be just this, they could be cooking, they could be fucking... all kinds of shit. Tutorials, they could be fucking gaming, I got all kinds of shit. And my idea... is I kind of want to like create a web of channels, like based off this channel. Like Chance did that solo podcast. That was just like the start. I want a bunch of people to do solo podcasts like I do solo podcasts. Turn this channel and do a bunch of different solo podcasts and cooking videos and build it all off one channel. And then we could pay all these people, but not only that, People can specifically go into whatever the fuck they want to watch Chance. Okay, fine, watch Chance. They want to watch me, watch me. They want to watch Blair, they watch Blair. This has nothing to do with me. I don't care. I just want to make a successful YouTube channel. That's my goal. It's going to be cool. I have this plan in my head. And merchandise, we could fucking do all kinds of shit. Sell tools. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Create my own tool brand. I can engineer some tools, the best branded tools that you can get. They're not cheap. They're lightweight. Oh, buddy. This is why I'm paranoid all the time, because I want to change the industries, and I know I'm going to have a lot of problems. I know I'm going to have a lot of fucking problems from a lot of different people and a lot of money that's going to be thrown at me. And I don't have shit, so we're just going to see what happens. Maybe I'll just die. If I just disappear one day, trust me, I've thought about killing myself, but I'm still here, buddy. So if I die, it wasn't suicide. All right, love you guys. Bye.